Time for big horsepower and big hair. You're watching Monster Truck Attitude.
Welcome back to the track, MTA fans, and those of you joining us at home, thank you for joining us in the live premiere of the show. And if you're catching up on the show later on, well, that's quite all right too, because tonight we've got 8 of the baddest Diecast Monster Trucks are going to be throwing it down in the February season. Your current points leader, Gene Patterson and SnakeBite at 180. Mitch Brown right behind him in second place with 175. And then rounding out top 3 is Jim Cartwright and Alien with 170 points. Now here's how round 1 action is going to be breaking down. Identity Theft takes on Ninja Blade. Then we're looking at Maniac going to go one-on-one with Alien. Then we're also looking at the other side of the bracket. Bigfoot gets a rematch against Vendetta. And then the defending champion, Gene Patterson and SnakeBite, will take on Little Tiger. Now coming up to the line first here tonight inside of round 1, Jimmy Clancy returns in the brand new Ninja Blade. Now Jimmy Clancy, he's been out here for several years, but he hasn't been on the MTA YouTube channel in quite some time until the February season. Still looking for his very first win out here. He's got to go through Austin Grozier in the Identity Theft over here on the inside lane. One of them moves on in the semifinals. The other one's on the trailer. Here's the green light now. Ninja Blade and Identity Theft are down the straightaway. Ninja Blade with a slight lead, but Identity Theft comes back. And ladies and gentlemen, he sticks it on the nose.
What the hell is even that?
I'm not even sure what to call that. He's just...
Popper into the nose wheelie, back into the...
Hey, shut up. All right, back here to the MTA replay. Ninja Blade has the lead on Identity Theft as they come to the finish line, and it looks like Austin Grozier in Identity Theft just gets to the finish line first over Ninja Blade. Then you see Jimmy Clancy just stick it on the nose right there. That's unbelievable. I've never seen that out here on the MTA circuit. And I don't care what she said. It's not a popper or a nose wheelie. That's just awesome right there. But moving right along inside of round 1, we're taking a look at Jim Cartwright. He's back here tonight in Alien, looking to get another Thursday Night Thunder Championship win. He made it to the finals last week, lost out to Mean Gene Patterson in SnakeBite. He'd love to get there again, but tonight he takes on Matthew Hood, another new kid on the block. So it's going to be a battle of a couple of rookies. Here's the green light, down the straightaway they go. Jimmy Cartwright's got a lead on a Maniac, not giving up easy. Over goes Cartwright in the shutdown area. What a ride it was for him in the Alien machine. We're going to go back up and take another look at our MTA replay and try to figure out how that even happened. But right now, he is your winner here tonight inside of round 1. Going back up to the top of the track, taking a look. He's got about a truck length lead over Maniac. Right here he goes up and over the first set of cars. The rear tires hit kind of funny, and he rocked up and rolled over pretty hard down there inside of the shutdown area. But right now, our MTA track crew and officials are down there. There's no JCB team here at all. We got some Carter Cat equipment, some John Deeres, and we're letting it happen out here on the track. It still gets the job done. And Jimmy Cartwright, he's out of the truck. He's A-OK, waving to the crowd. We'll have an update later tonight down in the pits to see if he can make it back for our semifinal competition. And moving right along in our round 1 action, downtown Mitch Brown returns, the longtime MTA veteran, the new Power Wheels Bigfoot. You see him stage over there on the outside lane, ready to rock this house here tonight. He got his big-time championship win, debuting a new truck a couple of weeks ago. He would love to get back into victory lane with that brand new ride. He takes on Jack Tremboli and Vendetta. Green light goes down. The rookie's got a whole shot on him, up and over the first cars, and what a ride as Jack Tremboli pulls out a win over the longtime veteran. Jack Tremboli actually defeated Bigfoot last week, and you could say the rookie has got the veteran's number. Down the straightaway they come. Looks like Vendetta's got a pretty good lead. Shootout over the final set of cars, and it was all Vendetta here tonight. Down inside of the shutdown area, a little bit of contact was made, but the rookie puts the veteran on the trailer. And speaking of veterans, we got a couple of them coming up right now inside of round 1. Jason Wolf, the crazy cat, Little Tiger, took home a couple of championship wins last season. He's ready now on the outside lane to take on defending champion Colt Cobra. That's Mean Gene Patterson, hailing out of Cobra Creek, Colorado, the supercharged Ford BDS-powered SnakeBite. Here's the green light now down the straightaway with the flag on the line. They're side by side, up now over the first jump. It's SnakeBite. What a ride for Patterson as he put the hammer down. The Brass Eagle SnakeBite letting her fly out here tonight. Little Tiger was right there with him, though. We got to go back and check out our MTA replay. As you can tell, down the straightaway, Little Tiger has a slight lead on SnakeBite. Shootout over the final set of cars here, and at the finish line, Gene Patterson comes from behind midair, and he keeps the flag proudly on the back of the SnakeBite machine here tonight. So we will see him back in semifinal competition. But right now, we're heading down to the pit area. If you remember earlier tonight, Jim Cartwright in Alien, he got the round 1 victory, but turned the truck over down inside of the shutdown area. So the crew right now is going over all 4 corners of that truck, making sure he's going to be at 100%. They said they ripped off an orbital valve on the front end of that truck, and they're going to get him squared away back for semifinals. And speaking of semifinals, this is how it's all going to be breaking down. Thank you guys watching at home, joining us here tonight. Let us know down in the comments section your favorite part about tonight's show so far. And this is how semifinals breaks down. Identity Theft takes on Alien, and then Vendetta will take on SnakeBite. The defending champion Gene Patterson is back. And right now, Austin Crozier, he had that close matchup with Ninja Blade earlier tonight in round 1. He now finds himself against Jim Cartwright in Alien. A cool thing about this truck is he built it and sent it down here to the MTA compound to race, and it has been dominant ever since. Again, he made it to the finals last week, trying to do it again here tonight. Here's the green light now. Austin Crozier and Identity Theft has the lead, but Alien's making up the ground pretty quickly. Crozier turns it over. Identity Theft cartwheels the truck more like a somersault down inside of the shutdown area and takes it all the way to the sea container. Let's go back and take another look here. They're pretty much even as they go up and over the first jump. Watch the far lane as Identity Theft's rear tires hit the car stack, and it kind of set him a little cattywampus. Nonetheless, he goes end over end in Alien in the finals for the 2nd week in a row. The question remains, who will he meet there? Will it be the new kid on the block who's really been taking MTA by storm? Jack Tremboli, Vendetta, ready to go over here on the outside lane. On the inside, it's Mean Gene Patterson, your defending Thursday Night Thunder champion. The supercharged Brass Eagle SnakeBite out of Culver Creek, Colorado. Can he hang on to the flag? The green light goes down now. Even down the straightaway, they're side by side. Shootout over the cars, and over goes Tremboli inside of the shutdown area. Jack Tremboli and Vendetta has turned the truck over, trying to chase down Colt Cobra and SnakeBite. We go back and take another look. They're pretty much even now, up and over the first jump. Final shootout over the cars, and it's going to be Gene Patterson and SnakeBite. He gets it by mere inches over the new kid on the block in Vendetta. So that, ladies and gentlemen, means he will defend the championship flag in the final round showdown against a familiar face. Jim Cartwright and Alien. It's going to be a shootout for the ages, and the finals are coming up next. The 3rd week of the February season here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder all culminates to this, a rematch from last week's final. SnakeBite got the job done and defeated Jim Cartwright and Alien. He took home the championship flag. Tonight, Alien wants to reverse that decision. He wants to get a little bit of revenge over Colt Cobra and SnakeBite. A good matchup between rookie and veteran. Both of them have got plenty of experience out here on the track. Who takes the flag home? Alien, SnakeBite. It's showtime here tonight. Down the straightaway they go. They're pretty much even. Alien now with a slight lead. Patterson trying to make up the ground. And Alien turns it over once again. And SnakeBite skids the truck sideways in the shutdown area. That race right there alone had so much tension sitting on the line. And Jim Cartwright pulled a round 1 spectacular once again. Look at the MTA replay. Alien has a slight lead down that straightaway. Here comes Patterson now, making up the ground on the inside. Shootout. Alien gets it done and turns it over. And Patterson tries to get the truck woed in the shutdown area. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, give it up for your new Thursday Night Thunder champion, Jim Cartwright and Alien. And now we take a look at the overall point standings closing out week 3 of the February season. SnakeBite and Alien made it to the finals once again. They are at the top of the leaderboard with 270 points, tied for the overall points championship. Mitch Brown in 3rd place at 250 points. Right behind him, Jason Wilk, Little Tiger at 240. And rounding out your top 5 is Jack Tremboli and Vendetta with 230 points. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of excitement out here on the track tonight. We hope you had a great time and enjoyed some MTA content for another installment of Thursday Night Thunder. Thank you guys so much. And if you missed out on this week's Smashdown, be sure to click the video on screen and go check out all the wild and crazy action. Thank you guys very much. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.